Chosen One, it's no coincidence that you're watching this video at this exact moment. The universe has conspired for our paths to cross now, because the time has come for your great transformation. The message you'll receive today has the power to completely change your life so profoundly that in just a few weeks, you'll barely recognize the path you've traveled. What I'm about to reveal isn't for everyone. It's a message destined only for the chosen ones, those who have kept their faith burning even through the greatest storms. The decision you're about to make is the most important of your life. A single choice, a single moment has the power to redirect your entire destiny. Have you felt that restlessness in your chest? That feeling that something greater is waiting for you? That certainty that you were born for more than what you're living now? This isn't anxiety. This is the divine call echoing in your spirit, crying out for you to finally rise up and take your rightful place. The universe has already decreed your victory. The doors of abundance are opening for you, but it takes courage to walk through them. Hesitation is the enemy of your transformation. Every second of doubt is another second away from the extraordinary life that has been prepared for you. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to take this decisive step, how to break through the barriers of fear and finally manifest abundance in all areas of your life. Before we continue with this transformative message, I need you to do 3 simple things that will amplify the energy of this moment. Subscribe to the channel right now to receive more transformative messages like this. Leave your like so other chosen ones can find this message too, and write the word decision in the comments. This simple act is the first step of your transformation. It's you declaring to the universe that you're ready to receive everything you're entitled to. Now get ready. What comes next will change everything. Chosen One, what I'm about to share with you now transcends any common advice you've ever heard. This isn't just any message, it's a divine call that resonates directly in your spirit. Yes, you were chosen for this moment, for this revelation, for this imminent transformation that's about to occur in your life. Look back for a moment. Notice the signs that were always there. The doors that closed weren't failures, they were redirections. The people who left your life weren't losses, they were liberations. The difficulties that seemed to bring you down were actually strengthening you for this exact moment. It wasn't coincidence, it was preparation. The universe has a perfect plan for you, a destiny of abundance and fulfillment that surpasses any dream you've ever dreamed for yourself. But to access this plan, you must first recognize the call. You need to listen with your heart, not just your ears. You need to feel with your soul, not just your mind. The call of the chosen comes as a whisper when everything around is noise. It comes as certainty when everyone around you doubts. It comes as peace when the world offers only chaos. You've felt this, haven't you? That inexplicable conviction that you were born for something greater, that restlessness that doesn't let you settle for the ordinary, that inner voice that insists on reminding you that your potential goes far beyond what you've been living. This call is not accidental. You were selected among millions because your soul has the exact frequency to resonate with this message. Your spirit has the ability to awaken to this higher truth that few can see. And this has nothing to do with your past, your failures, or the limitations the world has tried to impose on you. The truth is that the spiritual world has already recognized something in you that perhaps you haven't fully seen yourself. Your capacity to transcend, to manifest, to transform. The power that dwells within you is dormant, waiting only for the right moment to awaken. And that moment is now. Many were called, but few had the courage to answer. Many heard the voice, but preferred the comfort of mediocrity to the challenge of greatness. Many felt the impulse, but hesitated when it was time to act. You will be different. You are here because you're ready to break with all the patterns that have kept you trapped in a life smaller than you deserve. The call of the chosen demands a response. It's not enough to just listen. You must act. It's not enough to just agree. You must embody. It's not enough to just desire. You must manifest. And it all begins with a decision. The decision to accept your calling, to embrace your purpose, to assume your position in the universe. When you accept your calling, something magical happens. The entire universe conspires in your favor. Synchronicities multiply, doors open, resources flow, the right people appear, opportunities arise. It's as if the entire cosmos begins to work as your ally, as your partner, in creating the extraordinary life that you always knew, deep in your soul, was possible. The call of the chosen is not for the weak. It's for those who, like you, possess an inner strength that perhaps even they don't fully know. It's for those who, facing the greatest challenges, can find within themselves the resilience needed to move forward. It's for those who, even when everything seems lost, keep the flame of faith and hope burning. You've faced storms that would have destroyed many others. You've overcome obstacles that seemed insurmountable. You've moved forward when everything indicated it was time to give up. And do you know why? Because within you exists a divine force, a connection with a higher power that sustains you, guides you, propels you forward, even when you don't know where you're going. The universe doesn't make mistakes. If you're hearing these words now, it's because the time for your transformation has come. It's because all the experiences you've lived until now, all the lessons you've learned, all the skills you've developed, have converged to this exact point in time and space where you're ready to take the next step in your spiritual journey. The call of the chosen is also an invitation to break free from the limitations of the ego. It's an invitation to transcend the illusions of the mind and access the eternal wisdom of the soul. It's an invitation to abandon the limiting beliefs that have kept you trapped in a reduced version of yourself and embrace the expansive truth of your infinite potential. When you respond to the call, you're not just changing your life, you're altering the vibrational frequency of the universe. You're contributing to the elevation of collective consciousness. You're fulfilling the purpose for which your soul chose to be on this planet at this historic moment. This goes far beyond individual success, material prosperity, or social recognition. Although all these come as a natural consequence of your alignment with your higher purpose. The call of the chosen is irrevocable. Once you hear it, there's no going back. You can try to ignore it for a while. You can try to pretend you didn't hear it. You can try to distract yourself with the banalities of the material world, but it will remain there, pulsing at the center of your being, constantly reminding you of who you really are and what you came here to do. The good news is that you're not alone on this journey. The same power that called you is ready to guide you, to strengthen you, to show you the way. You don't need to have all the answers now. You don't need to see the entire path. You just need to take the first step, make the first decision, make the first conscious choice in the direction of your destiny. Chosen one, there is a moment in every human being's life that defines their destiny. A single instant that separates a life of limitations from an existence of infinite abundance. This moment is one of decision, not just any decision, but one that comes from the depths of your soul, one that aligns your being with the divine purpose for which you were created. The decision that transforms is not made with the mind alone. It involves every cell in your body, every particle of your energy, every aspect of your spirit. It is a total, complete, irrevocable decision. It's when you say yes to the universe with such conviction that all cosmic forces are mobilized in your favor. At this exact moment, you stand at this crossroads. On one side, the familiar path, comfortable, predictable, but limited. On the other, the path of transformation, challenging, unknown, but infinitely abundant. The choice seems difficult only to those who haven't yet understood the power of decision. When you truly decide, something magical happens. It's as if an invisible door opens, revealing possibilities that were always there, but that you couldn't see. The decision activates dormant potential within you, awakens powers you never imagined you possessed. Think of the great transformative figures in history. What do they all have in common? They all made powerful decisions at critical moments. They all dared to say yes when the world expected a no. They all had the courage to follow the call of their soul, even when it meant going against the current, challenging expectations, breaking established patterns. The truth that few understand is that decision precedes manifestation. Before any abundance materializes in your life, before any transformation becomes visible to the eyes of the world, there must be an internal decision, a soul choice, a spiritual commitment to what you wish to create. Many remain trapped in an endless cycle of wishing and waiting, without ever experiencing true manifestation. Do you know why? Because they desire without deciding. They want without choosing. They expect circumstances to change by themselves, for blessings to fall from heaven without them having to assume the role of co-creators of their reality. The decision that transforms is one that pierces through the veil of fear. It's when you look at your deepest fears, the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of the unknown, and decide to move forward anyway. It's when you understand that the price of remaining in your comfort zone is much greater than the price of risking yourself in the direction of your dreams. The universe respects courage. The universe honors boldness. The universe rewards those who are willing to bet on themselves, to trust the inner wisdom that guides them beyond the apparent limitations of physical reality. When you decide with this courage, with this confidence, with this surrender, you activate cosmic forces that work tirelessly to manifest your vision. The decision that transforms is not just about what you want to have or achieve, it's about who you choose to be. It's about the version of yourself that you commit to manifesting in the world. It's about abandoning limiting identities built in the past and embracing the unlimited potential of your true self. When you decide to become the person who is capable of creating the life of your dreams, the decision itself begins to transform you. You begin to think different thoughts. You begin to feel different emotions. You begin to take different actions. You begin to attract different experiences. The transformation begins at the moment of decision, long before the results become visible in the outer world. The power of your decision is proportional to the clarity of your intention. The more crystalline your vision, the more specific your purpose, the more powerful the energy mobilized by your choice. That's why it's not enough to vaguely decide that you want a better life or more prosperity. You must define precisely what you are calling into your reality. Visualize in detail, feel with intensity, declare with conviction. See yourself already living that reality, experiencing that abundance, being that elevated version of yourself. Make your decision not just a thought or a word, but a complete multisensory experience that permeates every fiber of your being. The decision that transforms also requires commitment. It's not something you do once and then forget. It's something you renew every day, every hour, every minute. It's a constant choice to align your thoughts, your words, and your actions with what you have decided to manifest. There will be moments of doubt. There will be days of challenge. There will be circumstances that seem to contradict your vision. It's in these hours that the power of your decision is truly tested. It's when you have the opportunity to prove to yourself and to the universe the depth of your commitment. Chosen one, understand this. The universe tests the sincerity of your decision before delivering the complete manifestation of your desires. It needs to confirm that you're truly ready to receive everything you're asking for. It needs to verify if your decision comes from a place of true alignment or if it's just a passing whim. When you remain firm in your decision, even in the face of apparent contradictions, even when everything seems to indicate you're on the wrong path, you pass the test. You demonstrate to the universe that your choice is unshakable, that your faith is unbreakable, that your commitment is absolute. And it's exactly at this point, when you refuse to turn back, when you remain true to your vision despite all contrary evidence, that the miracle occurs. It's when resistance yields, when doors open, when resources flow, when synchronicities multiply, when manifestation accelerates in an almost magical way. Chosen one, you now stand before the greatest barrier that separates those who merely dream from those who truly achieve: hesitation. This is the silent enemy that has stolen your miracles, delayed your blessings, and prevented the full manifestation of the abundance the universe has reserved for you. Today, this ends. Hesitation is not just an innocent postponement, it's a direct rejection of the blessings that were prepared for you. Each time you hesitate, each moment you postpone that crucial decision, each instant you allow fear to speak louder than faith, you are literally closing the doors to the miracles trying to enter your life. How many opportunities have you lost because of hesitation? How many times has your heart said yes, but your mind said, wait a bit, and that decisive moment passed? How many blessings have slipped through your fingers because you didn't have the courage to extend your hand and grab them when they appeared? The universe operates in perfect moments, divine windows of opportunity that open briefly and invite you to cross through them. These windows don't remain open indefinitely. They require immediate action, instant response, decision without delay. Hesitation is what makes you stand at the threshold, contemplating the landscape on the other side until the window closes in front of you. Understand this with absolute clarity. Hesitation doesn't come from wisdom. It's not prudent caution or judicious analysis. Hesitation is always, without exception, a product of fear. It's fear disguised as prudence. It's fear masked as rationality. It's fear dressed up as common sense. Fear wants to make you believe that hesitating is being responsible, that postponing is being mature, that delaying is being sensible. But the truth is that when it comes to your spiritual growth, your expansion of consciousness, the manifestation of your divine destiny, hesitating is the only true irresponsibility. Hesitation creates an energetic pattern of ambivalence. It sends a contradictory message to the universe. I want, but I don't want. I'm ready, but I'm not. I deserve, but I don't deserve. This divided frequency, this fragmented energy, this intention split in half, is incapable of attracting to you the blessings that require total alignment. The end of hesitation is the beginning of accelerated manifestation. When you abandon the habit of postponing, when you commit to immediate action, when you respond to the divine call at the exact moment you hear it, you create an energetic field of absolute clarity that magnetizes to you everything that is in resonance with your greater purpose. Think of history's great achievers, powerful manifestors, creators of miracles. What do they all have in common? Quick decision, immediate action. Instant commitment when they recognize an opportunity aligned with their purpose. They don't hesitate, they don't wait, they don't postpone, they advance with total conviction. Hesitation is not your friend. It's not protecting you from anything except your own power. It's not saving you from any danger except your own greatness. It's not guarding you from any mistake except the mistake of manifesting the extraordinary life you came to create on this planet. The moment to end this cycle of hesitation is now, not tomorrow, not when you feel more prepared, not when circumstances are perfect, now. This instant, this second, this breath. Because the truth is that you are already perfectly prepared, circumstances are already ideal. The moment is already exactly what it needs to be. Make a decision at this moment. From now on, you will be a person of immediate action. You will respond instantly to the impulses of your inner wisdom. You will act without delay when you feel that divine spark of inspiration. You will advance without hesitation when you recognize an opportunity aligned with your greater purpose. This decision, the decision to end hesitation, is paradoxically the last decision you need to make slowly. Ponder it deeply, feel it completely, incorporate it totally, because once you commit to the end of hesitation, all subsequent decisions become clear, simple, and immediate. The end of hesitation doesn't mean acting impulsively or hastily. It's not about making decisions without discernment or advancing blindly in any direction. It's about developing a new type of intelligence, an intuitive intelligence, a wisdom of the heart, a clarity of soul that allows you to instantly recognize what is aligned with your greater purpose. When you operate from this higher intelligence, you don't need lengthy deliberations, endless analyses, or interminable consultations. You know, the moment the opportunity presents itself, you recognize it, and in this recognition you act promptly, decisively, committedly. The miracles you've been seeking, the blessings you've been desiring, the abundance you've been visualizing, all of this isn't waiting for you to become more deserving, more qualified, or more prepared. It's just waiting for you to stop hesitating. It's waiting for you to abandon ambivalence and embrace clarity. It's waiting for you to stop being divided and become one. The universe recognizes and responds to certainty. When you act with absolute conviction, without a shadow of doubt, without a trace of hesitation, you create a magnetic field so powerful that reality itself bends to accommodate your desires. Obstacles dissolve, doors open, resources appear, synchronicities multiply. This magnetic field of certainty is not created by superficial positive thinking or mechanical affirmations. It arises when you align thought, emotion, and action in a single direction, without contradiction, without ambivalence, without hesitation. It's the total unification of your being around a clear purpose. Hesitation fragments your energy. Clear decision unifies your power. Hesitation divides your intention. Immediate action concentrates your force. Hesitation scatters your light in many weak directions. Instant commitment focuses your light into a laser beam capable of transforming everything it touches. Chosen one, listen carefully. The universe is testing your readiness at this exact moment. The way you respond to this message, the speed with which you implement these truths, the promptness with which you embrace this call, all of this is being observed, recorded, and responded to by the cosmic forces that orchestrate your reality. If you hesitate now, if you delay applying these truths, if you postpone commitment to this new path, you will be sending a clear message to the universe. I'm not ready yet. I'm not prepared yet. I'm not yet aligned with my true power. But if you decide right now, if you commit at this exact instant, if you align yourself completely with these truths without a second of hesitation, you will be declaring your readiness. You will be affirming your preparation. You will be proclaiming your alignment with your divine power. And in this moment of total alignment, of instant commitment, of immediate acceptance, you will create an opening in the quantum field through which all the blessings that have been waiting on the other side of your hesitation can finally flow into your reality. Hesitation has been your prison, but you carry the key within you. Instant decision is that key. Immediate commitment is that key. Action without delay is that key. Turn it now and watch the doors of abundance open before you. The end of hesitation is the beginning of your true life, not the life of endless rehearsals, eternal preparations, infinite waiting, but the life of full manifestation, powerful creation, constant miracles. It's the life for which you were destined. It's the existence your soul came to experience on this planet. It's time. The moment is now. Hesitation ends here. The true journey begins. You are ready. The universe is ready. Abundance is ready. The miracle is ready. Everything is aligned. Everything is perfect. Everything is waiting for just one thing: your decision without hesitation. Chosen one, We now come to the heart of your transformation, to the core of your power, to the center of your ability to manifest miracles, unwavering faith. Not a common faith, not an intermittent faith, not a faith that wavers before the winds of adversity, but a faith solid as rock, firm as a mountain, constant as the sunrise. Unwavering faith is the most powerful force in the universe. It's what moves mountains, parts seas, transforms impossibles into possibles. It's what connects you directly to the source of all creation, allowing you to manifest in physical reality what you first visualize in the spiritual plane. Many confuse faith with passive hope, with vague desire, with superficial positive thinking. But unwavering faith is something completely different. It's an absolute certainty that transcends appearances. It's a deep knowledge that overcomes contrary evidence. It's an unshakable conviction that remains firm even when everything around seems to contradict it. Miracles are not violations of universal laws. They are the natural operations of higher laws. Unwavering faith is what gives you access to these higher laws, allowing you to transcend the apparent limitations of three-dimensional reality and operate from the dimension of cause, not effect. That's why, throughout history, all spiritual masters, all extraordinary manifestors, all reality transformers shared a single quality in common: unwavering faith. It wasn't just a personality trait. It was the very mechanism through which they operated the so-called miracles. Chosen one, you also have access to this same power. You too can develop this same unwavering faith. You too can manifest these same miracles, not because you are special or exceptional, but precisely because you are not, because you are an expression of the same infinite power that is present in everything and everyone, waiting only to be recognized, accepted, and allowed. Unwavering faith develops through conscious practice. Like a muscle that strengthens with use, your faith becomes more powerful each time you choose to trust instead of doubt, each time you decide to believe instead of fear, each time you opt to see perfection instead of the problem. Start with small things. Apply your unwavering faith in situations of less resistance, where it's easier to maintain that inner certainty. As you experience the results, as you witness the manifestation, your confidence grows, your faith strengthens, your certainty deepens, and you naturally begin to apply this power in increasingly larger areas of your life. Don't underestimate the power of small victories. Each manifestation, no matter how small it seems, is living proof of your creative power, a tangible confirmation of your connection with the infinite, a real demonstration of the effectiveness of your unwavering faith. Celebrate these small victories, record them, relive them in your memory. Use them as fuel for even greater expansions. Unwavering faith also strengthens through applied knowledge. The more you understand universal laws, cosmic principles, the mechanisms of manifestation, the easier it becomes to trust the process, even when appearances seem to contradict it. Knowledge transforms blind faith into clear understanding, vague belief into well-founded certainty. Study the great teachings, explore universal laws, understand the principles of conscious creation. But don't let this study remain merely theoretical. Apply it in your daily life. Test it in your personal experience. Transform knowledge into lived wisdom, and you'll see your unwavering faith grow exponentially. Chosen one, from today, make a pact with yourself. No matter what happens, no matter what you see, no matter what you feel, your unwavering faith will remain intact. This doesn't mean denying reality or ignoring challenges, but recognizing that they are just waves on the ocean's surface, while your true being is the undisturbed depth below them. Cultivate this faith as the most precious treasure you possess, for it is truly the channel through which all other treasures will come to you. Protect it from negative influences, limiting thoughts, contrary energies. Nourish it with positive affirmations, powerful visualizations, transformative decrees. Unwavering faith is not just a mental state, it's a state of being. It's vibrating at the frequency of certainty, confidence, absolute security. It's emanating the energy of conviction, clarity, unshakable determination. It's becoming a beacon of light so powerful that darkness cannot remain in your presence. When your faith becomes truly unwavering, you become unstoppable. There is no obstacle that cannot be overcome, challenge that cannot be conquered, or limitation that cannot be transcended. You become a pure channel for the infinite power of the universe, a clear expression of divine intelligence, a tuned instrument of cosmic will. This is your destiny. This is your birthright. This is the power that has always been within you, waiting to be recognized, accepted, and expressed. Unwavering faith is the key that unlocks everything else. It's the foundation upon which you will build the extraordinary life you came to manifest on this planet. Chosen one, now that you have answered the call, made the transformative decision, abandoned all hesitation, and developed unwavering faith, the time has come to experience the manifestation of abundance in all areas of your life. This is not an abstract concept or a distant promise. It's an immediate reality that opens before you at this exact moment. Abundance is not just a financial state, it's a state of being. It's the experience of fullness, of sufficiency, of overflow in all aspects of your existence. It's recognizing that you live in an infinitely abundant universe, where no real scarcity exists, only the illusion of it created by the limited mind. The first step to manifesting abundance is to recognize that it already exists. It's not something you need to create from nothing. It's something you need to allow, access, tune into. Abundance is the natural state of the universe. Look at nature. Billions of stars in the cosmos, trillions of cells in your body, countless grains of sand on the beaches. The universe knows no limitation, only infinite expansion. Your mind has been programmed to see scarcity, to focus on limitations, to worry about lack. This programming is not your true nature. It's a distortion, a conditioning, a collective hypnosis that you've absorbed throughout life. Now is the time to awaken from this hypnosis and recognize the fundamental truth. Abundance is your natural state. Every thought you think, every word you pronounce, every emotion you feel is an instruction to the quantum field, a command to universal intelligence, a seed planted in the garden of your reality. When your thoughts, words, and emotions are aligned with abundance, you automatically manifest it in your experience. Observe what you have been transmitting to the universe. Have you been speaking of scarcity or sufficiency? Have you been thinking of limitations or infinite possibilities? Have you been feeling gratitude for what you already possess or anxiety about what you believe is lacking? These are not trivial questions. They are precise indicators of what you are manifesting in your life. From today, make a conscious choice to align yourself vibrationally with the frequency of abundance. Think thoughts of fullness. Speak words of prosperity. Feel emotions of gratitude. Visualize yourself already living in the abundant reality you wish to experience, not as something distant in the future, but as your present truth, here and now. Gratitude is the most powerful frequency for manifesting abundance. When you are deeply grateful for what you already have, you are declaring to the universe, I recognize the abundance in my life and I am ready to receive more. Gratitude is the most powerful magnet for attracting more blessings, more prosperity, more positive manifestations. Begin and end each day with gratitude. Before even getting out of bed in the morning, thank for 3 specific blessings in your life. Before falling asleep at night, thank for 3 positive experiences you had during the day. This simple yet powerful practice reprograms your energy field to vibrate at the frequency of abundance. Chosen one, understand this. The abundance you desire already exists in the form of quantum potential. It's not out there, somewhere distant. It's here, now, as a vibrational possibility waiting to be accessed through your consciousness. Your job is not to create this abundance, but to align with it, tune into it, allow it to manifest through you. This alignment is not just a mental exercise, it's an energetic practice. It involves your entire being, body, mind, emotions, and spirit. When all these aspects are vibrating in harmony with the frequency of abundance, manifestation occurs naturally, effortlessly, almost magically. Opportunities begin to appear as if from nowhere. Doors open without you needing to force them. The right people enter your life at the perfect moment. The necessary resources arrive exactly when you need them. Not because you are doing something to make this happen, but because you are being the frequency that attracts these manifestations. This is the law of resonance in action. Like a tuning fork that makes another tuning fork vibrate at the same frequency, your consciousness aligned with abundance resonates with and manifests corresponding experiences in your physical reality. It's an automatic, infallible, scientific process, as reliable as the law of gravity. Many seek abundance with a scarcity mindset. They desire prosperity, but vibrate at the frequency of lack. They want abundance, but feel unworthy of it. They long for wealth, but secretly believe that money is something negative or that the rich are somehow less spiritual. These energetic contradictions block manifestation. From today, honestly examine your beliefs about abundance, prosperity, and wealth. Identify and release any limiting programming that is blocking your natural flow. Recognize that abundance is not just your natural right, it's your spiritual responsibility. You cannot give what you do not have. You cannot share what you do not possess. Your own abundance becomes a blessing for everyone around you. True abundance is not about selfish accumulation, but about constant flow. It's like a river that receives from the source and gives to the ocean, always staying in movement, always fresh, always alive. When you receive abundance, allow it to flow through you. Share, contribute, circulate the energy. This doesn't diminish your prosperity. On the contrary, it amplifies it. Eliminate from your consciousness the belief that there is a limited amount of abundance in the universe, and that if you receive more, someone necessarily has to receive less. This is the most fundamental and most harmful scarcity mentality. The truth is that abundance is infinite, unlimited, inexhaustible. Your prosperity doesn't diminish anyone else's. In fact, it inspires and elevates everyone. Chosen one, you are not here to live in mediocrity, in limitation, in survival. You are here to thrive, to flourish, to experience fullness in all dimensions of your existence. This is your true nature. This is your divine destiny. This is the purpose for which you were created. The manifestation of abundance is not just for you. It's for everyone your life touches. When you live in fullness, you elevate the frequency of the entire planet. When you thrive in all areas, you inspire others to do the same. When you manifest your maximum potential, you contribute to the evolution of collective consciousness. From today, commit to living fully, to thriving abundantly, to manifesting powerfully, not out of ego or greed, but out of alignment with the truth of your being. Not to impress or compete, but to express the fullness of your divine nature, not as a distant goal, but as your immediate reality. The manifestation of abundance occurs in the now, not tomorrow, not next year, not when you are ready, but at this exact moment. It's a change of perception, an expansion of consciousness, a recognition of the truth that has always been present. You are already abundant, you are already prosperous, you are already full. Remove the veils that obscure this truth. Free yourself from the illusions that deny this reality, and allow the abundance that has always been yours by divine right to flourish in every aspect of your existence. The manifestation of abundance doesn't require effort, it requires alignment. It doesn't demand struggle, It demands surrender. It doesn't require you to become something you're not. It requires you to recognize what you've always been. This is the secret that masters know, that manifestors understand, that co-creators live. You don't need to chase abundance. You need to become abundance. You don't need to seek prosperity. You need to embody prosperity. You don't need to aim for fullness. You need to recognize fullness as your true nature. This shift from pursuing to being is what transforms manifestation from hard work into natural expression. Chosen one, scarcity has come to an end in your life. Limitation is no longer your reality. Struggle is no longer your path. From this moment, you are stepping into new territory, the realm of instant manifestation, unlimited prosperity, divine abundance that is your birthright. Welcome to your true life. Welcome to your divine destiny. Welcome to the manifestation of abundance in all dimensions of your existence.